So, I want to do a small video on some knots I need for arm. I've got my rope here. So, I'm also going to be including the names of them. We're going to start with something called a bowline knot. You take the rope, you twist it there, you feed that up around here, back down through so it looks like that. You hold that and then you pull. And you've got your bowline. The next knot is going to be slightly more difficult. We're next doing the double bowline. So instead of doing just one loop, you do two like that. I'm going to move slightly further up the rope. You do two like that. And feed that up through there, around there, and then back down through the hole. So it looks the same as the single bowline, except just with two loops there. You pull the top, then you pull the side, and then you dress the knot. Double bowline. Next we have the fisherman's noose. You take it like this, so you've got a loop here, then you just wind that around so it has two like that. Then you feed this down through here, not through the eye, not through this loop, down through here. And you pull the top. Fisherman's noose. Next, we have it's another type of bowline. I forget what it's called, but you have it over a branch, and you twist it here so it's decent size, and then you check if you can easily fit two parts of the rope through, and then that's a good size. Now, you have the two parts. You take this side of the rope, you feed it around this rope, through here, through this loop, around the rope, down back through the loop. You grab it like that and pull. Actually, no, I did that wrong. Don't do that. Don't do it wrong. So you want a loop. Do that through. And then down. There we go. Next, we're going to do the figure eight. So you twist it like that, so it looks like this. Put your arm through, twist again, grab the tail end, pull it all the way through, and you have the figure eight. Now we're going to do the clove hitch, but an easy way, just simply like that, then like that, and you've got the clove hitch. Next is marlin spike, also known as a slip knot. Twist it like that, so like this, hand through, grab and pull. This is one of the easiest ones, like This one's useful because when you're up the tree, is it? No, this way. Which way is it? Like this. So when you're up the tree, you hook your carabiner and your chainsaw in here. You've got your claim rope and you pull it up. And once you unclip your chainsaw, clip it to your harness and yeah, quick release knot. You just simple. Now, everyone who has learned to tie their shoes, or anyone who has ever tied a knot in their life, knows this one. The single overhand. The most common knot. And then, we have the slightly more advanced version, the double overhand. 1 loop, 2 loop, stick it around and through there, and pull, and then you flip this over here like that. Then pull. I actually have on my tunic, I actually have on the ends of here double overhand knots. So I use it not just for arm, I use it for actual like day-to-day stuff too. Oh, what's next? I forgot what this knot's called, but this is how you can join 2 bits of rope together. I will find... This will work. What? Yeah, well... So you take your rope, you do that, take your next rope, feed it through like that, around, and then I think it's like that. I don't really remember this one. I learned this one literally just today. In theory I can do it, in practice it's not as easy, so I'm gonna do that. Take this, feed it through like that, go around under, and then pull. Like that. That's how you can join 2 ropes together. Simple as that. Now for a prusik. Gonna take this. Gonna tie a knot here. Just a double knot for a shoelace. So hypothetically, you've got your climbing line, right? You have this part. I'm going to do a bowline, put a carabiner through. It's a crap bowline. Time to redress the bowline, redo the bowline. Then we have the carabiner. Never climb on these, by the way. Never, ever. Got your carabiner there. Gonna tie something around my waist real quick to act as a makeshift harness. I don't remember how to do an alpine butterfly. I'm just gonna do one of these. Just a simple one of these loops. And then tie that back there. Little makeshift harness. So we want it on this side with the loop. We take it, angle it about this, and then we go like 1 and 2. Now you want to slide that close together, then you want to dress that knot. Now what you want to do, I set that up wrong way. No. This is difficult for me without actually using the proper gear. There we go. Now we hook the prusik onto the carabiner and then the rope, and now you've got a climbing rope. Now if that's dressed tight enough, pulling on it like that shouldn't make it go down, but like that should. Then you pull yourself up like that, and you slowly let yourself down like that. That's your prusik. Simple as that. And that will ensure that you are able to climb. Can't climb without a prusik, not with this system. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this shitty video. Have a good one. See you in the next one. Bye.